Times of need, we have celebrities here to help us. Welcome to another installment of Tone Deaf Celebrities Thinking That They Matter. This is a video called I Take Responsibility. So why don't we just play it?
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I want to like Aaron Paul so much. I want to like him, man. He's such a good actor. But he is such a pompous cunt every time he's not acting.
They can't keep getting away with it!
I hate him.
Focus, Mike. This is I'm starting it again because you're not focusing on how real this is.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take
Kesha?
responsibility.
I take responsibility.
Who's that?
I don't know any. Stop asking
Well,
me.
Kesha I knew before this.
I don't know. Is this Amanda Pete?
It's like a Vulcan.
Is Amanda Pete the one I got yelled at for not knowing?
For every unchecked moment.
For every time it was easier.
Kristen Bell. I like her too. I think she's funny. And
they're all fucking scum. They're all garbage.
Yeah, you're right.
You really gotta, all of us, you gotta stop liking celebrities. Just like the movies and the shows.
Right.
To ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
I hate this.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Hey, didn't your co-host didn't your one of the actors your friend that you called him your good friend in the league, didn't he lie about being at Ground Zero on 9/11?
That was different, dude.
Oh.
Every time I explained away police brutality.
Stop trying to rationalize it, dude.
Are they apologizing for stuff that they never did?
No, Royce, they're not apologizing. They're taking a situation that has nothing to do with them and making it about them. This is what they do.
And there's Ron Howard's daughter here.
This
That's
is what they do.
This is Ron Howard's daughter.
Or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets.
By other black people. So do me a favor. Why don't you tell the black guys to get with the other black guys and tell them to cut this shit? I mean, right? That's a statistical fact, right?
Black people are being slaughtered in the streets?
Objectively speaking, yes, by other young black men.
Killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
Our friends.
It's Khaleesi.
Family. We are done watching them die.
It's not Khaleesi.
Is that not Khaleesi?
No, it's not.
You sure?
No, her eyebrows are too light.
They all look the same to me. I don't know. I'm racist with white women. I don't know what to tell you, my friend.
We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle.
Oh, good. You're going to finally get active and get involved and speak out more. Oh,
They
good.
haven't been
Because
doing that.
if there's one thing I've been saying lately is like, Jesus, man, celebrities have really not attached themselves to every relevant topic lately.
Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small.
No, hold on. I got to break this up, okay? I really got to break this down. Jokes aren't allowed anymore?
No, Royce, because they contribute to a climate that results in police brutality against black people.
That sounds like something a spick would say.
And also, why is it only blacks, right? Like, I mean, I think we could all agree, right? There's a hierarchy of how you get treated by cops. I'll admit white people do get treated a little bit better by cops, generally speaking, in most cases. But like, and blacks probably get the worst of it. But do Hispanics get white glove treatment from the cops? Right? Like, do Hispanics get the fucking... Because I've seen Hispanics get treated like absolute dog shit by the police, too.
So, racist jokes are done. So then whenever you see like black people on Facebook and Twitter saying, man, white people be crazy. This is something white people do. White people do this. White people do... That's fine, though, right? Because you can't be racist.
That'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Because that you're actually attacking people who have institutional power, Royce.
Got it.
Hurtful
Punching up.
words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
Or what? No, but I'm going to ask you a question here. Or what? What are you going to do about it? Because this is an ominous statement, right? Are you going to hit me? Is that the line that he's drawing in the ground?
Or even worse, are you going to cancel me? Because look, I can take a punch from Stanley Tucci. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about, are you going to use all of your fucking influence and power to make sure, for instance, that people can't process credit cards? Is that what you're going to do?
What I want to know is, I ask because I know we have black listeners, like 3 of them, and the question I have for them is, you have to be cringing at this, right? Like, I know if this was me, like I'm Hispanic, right? Obviously, and if somebody made a video, a bunch of fucking people made a video going, I would be like, shut the fuck up. I could talk for myself, first off. I don't need fucking Captain Save-A-Ho over here to show up. You know what I mean? I don't need these white knights to defend my honor. I'll defend myself. Like, I don't need you.
This guy comes up to you and says, I won't allow that racial joke around me. What do you do?
Yeah, exactly. Like, shut up.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a job.
Well, of course, not with those glasses.
Hey, by the way, the few people out there that are sucking this up, because it's trending, and I know it's trending because they're artificially making it trend, but a lot of people are watching this today and going, wow, this is so great. I'm going to see it on my Facebook timeline. Wow, did you see this video? These people are so great.
By the way, and I'm going to say this, and this is my guess, I have no facts, mostly white people.
To the people that are going to share this and say that they're helping, you understand that these people are actors, right? They're actors. Like, their whole job is to go, and I will not allow it in my presence. I will not, because these sorts of things. Like, this is what they get paid to do, and you're falling for it.
Should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death.
Oh, this is the chick from Broad City. You know, that female version of Workaholics that sucked?
Oh, yeah. She really did suck.
Sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business.
Not being able to go to work for 3 months because the government tells you, and then you killing yourself shouldn't have also been a death sentence. But you don't care about that. You don't want to talk about that, right? Nobody wants to fucking talk about that, right? You know what? Let me tell you something. Going with your mom to Mall of America and shopping and they shouldn't be a death sentence. Good thing that kid survived. He was thrown off of a 3rd-story balcony. But you want to talk about things that shouldn't be a fucking death sentence, that's fine. I agree with you. But to pretend like only one group of people is being affected by shitty things is such a fucking lie. It is such a fucking lie.
As usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
You're reading a script. Some organization, ITakeResponsibility.org, which is probably, these people all probably all have the same agency representing them. So that's usually what happens. When you see stuff like this, that's usually what happens. They probably wrote a script, and they sent it out, and they all read the script. They don't even know what I guarantee you half of these people don't even know what they're reading.
Stand against hate.
I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
What a bold statement.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers.
Oh my God, this acting is so cheesy, dude.
Jesse, and that's what I call him. Jesse, listen, buddy. The thing is, before the race riots started happening, protests started happening, we all agreed that killer cops should be prosecuted. I think most of the country, let's say 90% of the country, agreed. There wasn't many people on the other side of this issue, sir.
Actually, oddly enough, Jesse, and I'll call him that as well.
Might as well.
Royce and I were actually making very emotional pleas for police brutality to end.
Of course.
Before you fucking pieces of shit jumped on the trend.
Exactly. We were talking about it.
We didn't get paid a fuckload of money from Amnesty International, wherever the fuck you got your check from, to go, this needs to stop. No, we just came on our show and went, "Hey guys, you seen this video? Wow, this shit needs to stop, huh?"
We can turn the tide.
Where were you fucking assholes when that lady got shot in her own house? And we were all covering that, going, "This needs to stop."
We
You
went to
can't
the
just
point.
go up to some lady's house and shoot her through the fucking window. You know, when the fucking what's his face got killed, the guy in his fucking apartment complex by that blonde chick, the drunk one that just walked in and shot him. We were like, "Wow, shit like this needs to stop." Where were you guys?
I'll tell you where he was. He was too busy murdering the innocent man, Gail.
Yeah. What about Gail?
What about Gail? What about justice for Gail, Jesse?
What about Gail Boddicker?
Huh? He was just a libertarian that liked to do karaoke.
Like this little karaoke video.
And you killed him dead. Are you ever going to pay for that, Jesse? And what about the other murder you committed? Killing the Breaking Bad franchise by making El Camino.
Jesus, that really was a murder.
What about that, Jesse?
You should be put in prison for that, Jesse. For agreeing to that.
You know what? I'm all meth Damon. I'm on a meth Damon side. He should be in a fucking cell eating ice cream.
Yeah, you don't see that fatty on here crying?
It is time to take responsibility.
Well, I didn't kill
hate.
anybody.
Call out hate.
Okay, fine. I already do that. Next.
Okay. And then what?
What else?
Then what? What else?
But jokes too, right? We can't do jokes anymore?
Jokes is hate.
Jokes are out the window.
Jokes are hate.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you understand if you laughed at like the first couple, if you laughed at the fucking Office, you're racist? Now, a lot of racial jokes in that. There's a lot of them. You're racist. You can't do that. You're not allowed.
Step up and take action.
Because I'm saying it like this. And that makes it important.
You guys really buy this? Mm-hmm. And you do. I know because I see it. I see it on my timeline. How many people are going to go, "This is so great"?
ITakeResponsibility.org. Why don't we check out that website? I take responsibility. Let's see here. .org. ITakeResponsibility.org is not working. Oh, check it out. No, it is working. Hold on. Guess what? This is a self-white guilt maker. I take responsibility for, then your options are turning a blind eye to racism, making racist jokes, explaining away police brutality, saying racism doesn't exist, explaining systemic racism, denying white privilege exists, not educating myself on racism, my own implicit bias against black people, saying I don't see color. Wait, hold on. Saying I don't see color is racist now?
I don't know anymore, man.
So you want people to be racist?
I don't know anymore, man.
Listening to and believing, not listening to and not believing black people. So they never lie. Not being inclusive, not educating my kids on systemic racism, valuing black culture more than black lives. Which one do you want to pick? We have to pick one to move on.
I'm not
here.
picking any of them.
I'm going to do making racist jokes because I will take responsibility for it, but I will not apologize for it.
There you go.
There you go.
I like
I will
that.
take.
I did it, and I'll fucking do it again.
And making and to make today better, I will demand for police accountability, support organizations on the front lines, donate to families affected, mobilize voting efforts. Wait a second. So you're freely admitting this is political. You're free mobilize voting efforts
Is a way of saying we need to get Biden in the office.
You're not standing up for hate or for anything. This is and it's so carefully crafted. This is another political movement. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick donate to families affected, the families that had their small businesses ruined. See, I could do this. There you go. Get started. Let's see. Get started. Let me click here. You've pledged to donate to families affected. I Run with Maud, Justin for Breonna Taylor, official George Floyd Memorial Fund, the Bail Project, the National Revolving Bail Funds has a mission to combat mass incarcerations and reshape pretrial systems in the United States. 100% of online donations are used to bring people home. Since bail money comes back, okay, so basically just go to New York. You can do whatever you want. Let's see here. Let's see how about we look at the team? Adam J. Platzner, Tommy Oliver, Cody Elaine Oliver, and John Tornor. Partners. Confidential Films, NAACP, Sunset Cheese, Red Antler. Thank you to them. These are all the thank yous. These are all the thank yous. You can make a pledge. You could donate to them about these people. These fucking
It's insufferable.
It's a political movement like it always is.
Of course it is.
There's nothing pure anymore. And I know I'm not breaking any ground by making that statement, but there isn't any movement that's think of what's the last thing that we were actually looked at that we were completely that politics didn't just infiltrate. I'm talking about both sides here, by the way.
No, I know.
What is I can't think of it.
That's why I'm just constantly like seeking a little corner somewhere that's not actively political. You got to just stay moving around. Like, what's the least political thing this week? I'm gonna go hide out over there, and then when they start politicizing it, I'll move